Meet John Doe of the Essex County Sheriff's Department. For years, the department said he was their chief, responsible for day-to-day operations. But paperwork obtained by News 12 New Jersey shows Doe actually has a different title, Chief Warrant Officer. It's an arrangement that's allowed John Doe to walk away with an extra $860,000 of your money, an arrangement Sheriff Armando Fontoura doesn't want to talk about.
On this one, there's no reason to be on camera with it.
Let me show you how John Doe has managed to make so much dough. First, there's his salary, $114,000 a year. But that's just the beginning. As a former Newark cop, he gets a pension of $77,000 a year. Put the two together, that's almost $200,000 a year. Now here's the thing. According to the state pension rules, as chief, Doe couldn't do any of this. He'd have to give back the pension. But as chief warrant officer, well, that's different. Now he gets to keep it all, and you're paying for it.
There should be some protection for taxpayers.
Michael Rickards runs the Hall Institute in Trenton and has written extensively on New Jersey's pension system. He says what Fontoura and Doe are doing shouldn't be allowed.
But I don't think you can take a common set of duties and then decide you're going to give it a different name because you want to be able to pay somebody outside of the current restrictions on the pension fund.
John Doe did not return my calls. Over the phone, Sheriff Fontoura insisted Doe was never chief and had always just supervised the warrant squad. He says chief is an honorary title.
You're a deputy chief, you call the chief. You know, you're a sheriff, you call the sheriff. You're an undersheriff, you call the sheriff also. So you can't go by police jargon, you know.
Police jargon? The department's own website called Doe the chief and even said he was in charge of day-to-day operations. That's not jargon. When I pointed that out, the department suddenly rewrote its website, job description and all. A spokesman claimed the old page was one big typo.
At one point, the computer crashed and ate everything I had here, and I had to do a quick scramble and put everything back online. And I guess I rushed through it.
But our investigation finds Doe has been calling himself chief of the department for years. He did it in hearings before Congress, in sworn testimony in Trenton, even on the bio for his consulting business. And a few years ago, when a suspicious package led to the evacuation of a school in North Caldwell, who was it who gave reporters the all clear? The guy wearing the chief's hat, Chief John Doe. All these times that John Doe's been representing himself as your chief, he's been misstating what he is?
I don't know if he's misstating. I wouldn't want to say that. I don't want to call him a fraud. You know, he's not a fraud. The fact is that, there were times when he functions as the acting head of the department. And he puts out memos to his side of the day. He signs him as chief, and that's what he does. But he was hired. Bottom line is, this title, I hired him on his